everyone. Welcome to our Employee Ethics Orientation. I am Mariam Magbayo, your IT Ethics Consultant from Tecnova Solutions. Today, we'll discuss why ethics is essential in the IT profession, explore the three major ethical frameworks, and learn how to apply them to real workplace situations. By the end of this session, I hope you feel more confident making ethical decisions in your daily work. So this presentation has 4 parts. First, we'll discuss why ethics matters in information technology. Second, we'll examine 3 ethical frameworks: the utilitarianism, deontology, and virtue ethics. Finally, we'll conclude with a message about maintaining integrity and professionalism in everything we do. So, why ethics matters in IT? Ethics is important because IT professionals create and manage technologies that affect people's lives. So every decision involving the software, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and data privacy has real consequences. So users trust us to protect their information and build reliable systems. So ethical behavior also strengthens teamwork, customer relationships, and the reputation of our organization. To help employees make consistent and responsible decisions. So these guidelines protect customers, reduce legal and security risks, and maintain public trust. So as IT professionals, our responsibility goes beyond technical expertise. We must also consider the ethical impact of our actions and always act with honesty, fairness, and accountability. So there are different ways to evaluate ethical decisions. Today we'll focus on 3 well-known approaches: utilitarianism, which emphasizes achieving the greatest good; deontology, that focuses on following duties and roles; and virtue ethics, which emphasizes good character and moral values. So these frameworks help us analyze workplace dilemmas and from different perspectives. So, utilitarianism judges an action based on its consequences. So that ethical choice is the one that produces the greatest benefit for the greatest number of people. So, one is that it encourages practical decision making and overall welfare. However, it may overlook the rights of a small group if sacrificing them benefits the majority. So, imagine a company collecting additional user data to improve software features. So, most of the users benefit from better functionality, but a few users lose some privacy. So, from a utilitarian perspective, the management weighs whether the overall benefits to the majority justify the decision while still considering ways to minimize them, to minimize the harm. So, the next approach is the deontology. Deontology teaches that some actions are right or wrong regardless of their outcomes. It emphasizes following moral duties, rules, and obligations. This approach protects honesty, fairness, and individual rights. However, it can sometimes be difficult to apply when rules conflict or unusual situations arise. For example, suppose a developer discovers a security vulnerability before releasing a software. So reporting the issue may delay the project, but honesty and responsibility require informing the client immediately. Under deontology, doing the right thing means fulfilling your duty even if it causes the inconvenience. Next approach is virtue ethics. It focuses on the character of the individual instead of simply following rules or measuring the outcomes. It encourages qualities such as honesty, courage, fairness, responsibility, and integrity. A person with good character naturally makes ethical decisions because those values guide every action. For example, imagine a project manager realizing that a project will miss its deadline. Instead of waiting for the client to ask, the manager informs the client immediately and explains the situation honestly. So this demonstrates integrity, responsibility, and respect, qualities that define a virtuous professional. So when a dilemma shows up on the job, let's consider a situation where an employee discovers a flaw in software project that no one else has noticed. Utilitarianism asks which decision benefits the most people. Deontology asks what our duty requires us to do. And virtue ethics asks what an honest and responsible professional would do or choose. This perspective reminds us that technical skills alone are not enough. We must also exercise sound ethical judgment. So integrity is part of the job. Ethics is not just something we study. It is something we practice every day. Every email we send, every line of code we write, and every decision we make reflects our professionalism. When faced with difficult choices, remember the ethical frameworks we've discussed. Ask questions when needed, and always choose integrity over convenience. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope this session has given you a better understanding